moved to Calgary in 1994, and the talk was around town. All my hockey buddies said, you got to play in this tournament.
20 years ago, John Rosicki, Dale Hansen, and Johnny Nash went and spun off a 4-team tournament. Kind of a networking thing back in the day, and raised a couple bucks for local charities. They went out and raised just over a couple grand, $2,500 for the Salvation Army.
Now we're at 24 teams, 3 divisions, 384 players, and then everything that goes with it. It's become a pretty big machine.
Whether it's Hull Homes, the Alberta Children's Hospital Foundation, prostate cancer, all these different charities add to what the Olympic hockey vision was and is and will be going forward.
We've probably helped well over 30 charities in the last 20 years or so.
Their goal all along was to keep it light, raise money for charities and have a good time and have a good party. I'm sure if you were to ask John Nash, that's what he'd tell you today, that's what their goal was.
The family skate, I know John Nash is a huge proponent of it. That's his bread and butter. He loves the family skate and what it provides the family aspect to the tournament and why we're all doing what we do and why we're part of this event.
Charities want to have a piece of the Olympics. That this is, everybody talks about it.
Not only can we continue to run the Secret Wish as we do on a weekly basis, we're thinking of doing some even bigger ones because we get families that write into us saying that, their furnace is gone or their car is gone, and these are big, tens of thousands of dollars of problems. And with this money, we're going to be able to help families not on a weekly basis, but in a huge, life-changing way. And we couldn't do it without the guys at the Olympics for sure.
Our family has been touched directly with multiple sclerosis, and so one year they decided that was going to be the charity. So we were deeply touched by that, deeply honored.
One year you're involved and you think that you're here for everyone else, and then all of a sudden something happens to you and you get the nod for being the recipient, and it really makes you feel like you have a family.
I'm a goalie, so guys tap me on the pads and knowing my situation. Always nice to feel out there that the guys are out there supporting you and your family and your cause.
About 10 years ago, Steph was diagnosed with breast cancer, and we were pretty honored when the Olympics Committee chose that foundation to raise money for the Canadian breast cancer. So we had a head shaving event. There's about 6 or 7 of us that got our heads shaved, and I think we raised about $30,000 with that.
It was fun. It was that break from reality. It was special, for sure, yeah.
I believe the Olympics is on record as being the largest one-time corporate donor for MS here in Calgary. So it's really special. And it just makes it that much easier to be involved with these guys year after year after year. It's a simple, easy to do thing.
It was a success when they wrote their first check for $10,000. And they could have just left it at that, but they didn't. And now it's like $2 million.
In my time at the Children's Hospital, I haven't seen another event which has touched so many people and had such a lasting impact.
One of the little kids that has been in the hospital, actually Diamond Marshall, she's been in the paper. Her dad went in the world's longest hockey game, and now she's back in.
The fact that they took time out of their lives, their work, their families to spend 10.5 days on a hockey rink. I mean, they played hurt, they played tired. I love them. They are my heroes. I cannot believe that they did what they did. Some of them have no connection other than wanting to do it out of the goodness of their heart, and there's no word for that.
And I hope Diamond gets better soon.
Yes, we hope Diamond gets better soon.
That's for her dad.
And yes, and Lyle. Lyle was pretty awesome, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Wow, like, look what you've done. Look what believing that you can help and that you think you should help. Look at the impact you've made on our community. Everything they've done, every cause they've supported, every family they've got behind has been made better because of them.
The organization's in great hands. It's great to be part of a group that's dynamic.
It's been a huge success, and it continues to be. And I know people playing it because they support the charities.
You know, it's just the beginning. You know, guys like Ryan, myself, Scott, Jerry, John Nash, Riziki, and Hanson just want to keep expanding and adding different aspects and raise as much money as we possibly can over the next 20, 30, 40 years.
They represent what Calgary and Calgarians are all about, just average guys that care about their city and want to do whatever they can to make it better.
What I'd like to say to those guys is, you know, thanks for making a difference. You guys made a difference.